Good morning, dear students. Welcome to the world of poetry. Poetry is a form of expressions. Writing it let us get out our feelings and thoughts on a subject. While reading it, it encourages us to connect and find meaning in our expression. Poetry can have positive impact on the social and emotional learning of an individual, especially you, dear students. The study of poem offers us a new way of thinking about something. Today, we shall learn the poem The Call Within by James Patrick Kinney, an American poet. Before we move on to the lesson, I shall read it to you, the poem. 6 humans trapped by hepatitis in bleak and bitter cold. Each one possessed a stick of wood, or so the story is told. The dying fire in need of logs, but the first one held her back. For of the faces round the fire, she noticed one was black. The next man looking crossed the way, saw one not of his church, and could not bring himself to give the fire his stick of birch. The third one sat in turtle clothes, he gave his coat a heat. Why should his log be put to use to warm the idle rich? The rich man just sat back and thought of the wealth he had in store, and how to keep what he had learned from the lazy, shiftless poor. The black man's face bespoke revenge as the fire passed from his side. For all he saw in his stick of wood was a chance to spite the white. The last man of this fallen group did not accept for gain. Giving only to those who gave was how he played the game. The logs held tight in death's still hands was proof of human sin. They did not die from the cold without, they died from the cold within. It's a beautiful poem written by James Patrick Kinney. The poem The Cold Within conveys a useful message. It points out that we must have tolerance and love for one another. We should be kind and generous towards our fellow human beings. The poem, The Call Within, gives us a useful reflection on the society through a little story like 6 human beings found themselves trapped together in an extremely cold. The fire, the only hope of survival in the cold, was fast dying. Each one of them held a stick of wood, and no one dared to give, no one extended a hand for the fire. If any one of them gave up his or her stick to feed the dying fire, all of them had a chance to survive. But sadly, none of them was ready to oblige, ready to give up, ready to sacrifice for one reason or the other. It was not a coal without, but the coal within, which was sure to perish all of them. This poem, The Coal Within, refers to the lack of feelings for others, cruelty, indifference, hatred, and so on and so forth. Like a good parable, the poem conveys the idea that we must have tolerate, and we need tolerate, if not love, for one another. We should be kind and generous towards our fellow human beings. We should not allow religion, color, sex, or any other prejudice to become mean selfish and evil self-destruction. The poet wanted to convey this message that we need to have the tolerance and love for our fellow human beings.